I used to want to be the wife of a babalawo. Then I woke up and smelled the coffee and realized that's not what I want to do. A Petsabi is there to upkeep the shrines. She's the one that carries a tutu to Eshu during initiation. She's the one that cooks the food most of the time during other people's initiation. She is the slave of the religion, in my opinion. She has her roles, but it's almost like her destiny is unfulfilled. From what they tell me, and this is other Iyanifas and other Apetabis I became friends with, and they tell me don't marry a babalawo because your destiny, which might be that for you to be a iyanifa to help other people, do divinations, do make akoshes, do solve people's problems. But once you become the wife of a babalawo, your destiny is put to the back burner because you are there to be the support of the babalawo. When he's out of town, it's you who is there to be his secretary. And I ain't trying to be no secretary. I'm trying to solve people's problems. I'm trying to be a spiritual nurse. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a spiritual doctor. Like I am not trying to just be there cooking and cleaning just to be just being a wife. So let me tell you, I know that there are some babalawos here. I know one particular that be talking about in Atlanta that be saying that women should not be initiated into Ifa. They should only be initiated into Orisha. If you are part of an Ile and your Oga, your Oluwo, your Babalawo has told you that as a woman you should not be initiated into Ifa, he's a bold-faced lie. Ifa, the only way for you to know the purpose of you coming to earth is through Ifa initiation. Your life Odu is only revealed in your Ifa initiation. Only, not during your Orisha initiation. So if that man says that, he's one of those ones with that backwards thinking that likes to oppress women. There is something within the Isheshe community that a lot of people are afraid to speak up on. But one thing about me, I fight for women and I fight for the equality. I ain't even going to say equality, to recognize women as just as good as men, especially when it comes to Isheshe. These backwards thinking babalawos will say, oh, women cannot chant Ifa. Women are not supposed to. They can't do Ikin divination. They can only throw Opwele or they can only learn Erin de Lagoon, which undermines us to say, oh, okay, we don't have the brain capacity in order to be able to learn Ifa fully. One thing about Ifa, and I have asked and I have asked and I have asked, that it does not say in any of the 256 Odus that a woman cannot become a Iyanifa, a woman cannot learn Ifa, a woman cannot chant Odu. So anybody that says that is one of those men that are afraid and jealous of the capacity that women have. Let's be real. Women are connected spiritually more than men are. And every major religion knows that and oppresses women. Christianity will tell a woman what a woman is supposed to be seen and not heard. 2, Islam, cover your face. If God wanted me to wear a veil, I would have been born with one on my face. Why am I going to be covered in 2000 degree weather in a freaking hijab? God didn't create me to be covered. Obatala does not make any mistakes when he creates humans, okay? Which is my Orisha Ori. And one thing, men have to get out of themselves and let their ego go and understand that women have their place. Do you not know how good of a babalawo you are if you had an Iyanifa on your team? Because let's be real. If we add our ashe, the feminine ashe to anything that is made by a babalawo, they don't understand how strong it could be. They don't. They'll say, oh, okay, those are women. They still have their period, so they weaken my ashe in my medicines. Yeah, that might be true. But it also has some truth in it that when we ain't on our cycle, that we have power. It's our ashe. God gave us the power of the mouth. Okay? Do you not know that? I know there's some babalawos out here that can chant your draws off. I promise you, I have met one in my lifetime. And let me tell you, you as a woman can do the same thing that a man can do. It's some men that babalawos that can chant Ifa, but they can't explain the explain the Itan. Like they can't explain the stories. But a woman, you can it's sometimes it's like women sometimes can explain certain things better. And I'll say one thing, we also have sometimes we have a little bit more compassion than the men do. Like I have watched Babalawo get frustrated with a client, and all the client wanted was their problem solved. Women, we have a little bit more passionate, compassion, and understanding when it comes to family and understanding issues. When men say that the only thing Ifa says that a woman cannot do in Ifa, and that is see Odu. Because we ourselves are Odu. It lives within our uterus. So that those hormones associated with femininity is something that men have to get by looking and being in contact with Odu. But we already possess that energy. So when we go around Odu, it says she's known to drain the energy from the female. So she's draining all of the hormones and the energy away from you that they say she can turn you into masculine, make you infertile, make you start growing facial hair and everything. So when a man says that we are not or we can't, we're not as capable as them. I have seen Babalawo say, "Oh, well, a woman doesn't know anything. She can't chant Ifa." I want to be one of the ones, the women that prove these men wrong. That women can chant just like they can. Like, why is it men are so afraid of the power that women possess? I will always fight for women, and not even equality. I will say this: women are superior because God gave us the energy to be able to manifest. We manifest anything. We turn sperm into babies, we turn houses into homes, we turn business idea to actual physical thriving businesses. We turn thoughts into actions. Like, so when men try to undermine us, it lets me know that we are stronger than what they portray. Because in the art of war, once you understand a woman's weakness, you use it against them by telling them that they cannot be at the same level as you. So if you're a woman out here and you are in Isheshe, I'm going to tell you one rule. Never date your babalawo or your awo. Never. And any man that tries to portray, any babalawo that try to encourage you any other ways, run from that man. You shouldn't be dating your clients. Two, if you are part of an Ile and the Ile is discouraging you from Ifa initiation, leave that Ile as soon as possible. If three, if his home is shakable, he's supposed to be leading by example. Iwa is important. So if he's stealing, he lying in the name of Ifa, don't trust him. And I'm going to tell you one other thing. If you're in Isheshe, learn the 16 major Odu, because they will do a divination reading to you and say and try to justify certain things based on Odus, and that Odu did not come up. So do yourself a justice and learn the 16 Odus. So when you get your divination, your Idafa, you can recognize the Odus that come up. You'd be surprised how many times you've been deceived. And another tip, when you get Idafa, I suggest you record it. And if they do Idafa for you on video, have them record you, have them record it, or you can video chat them while they're doing it, because you want to see your Odu that come out. Keep your notebook of the Odus that come out in your life, because you know things that come up in your readings can take up to 2 years to manifest. So if I can't give y'all no advice, I just don't want people to make the same dumbass mistakes that I've made in life. So be careful out here, and don't let men oppress you, because you are just as great as the masculine energy.